morning. Right, today, a totally different area, totally untested. I'm out with Les and Neil today. I'm using the Equinox 800. As you can see as I pan around, the pier is a long way away. Today I thought I'd venture off out to the Mulberry Harbour, which is directly in front of me there. I don't know how well that's showing up on the camera. Unfortunately, when we arrived today, it was low tide, so the tide will be coming in now. But the Mulberry Harbour is a relic from World War II. It looks a bit like an upside down ship, or when the tide's in, some people are actually mistaking it for a submarine. It's out there in front of us. It probably looks a lot further away on the camera than it actually is. I'm probably about half a mile short of it at the moment. I'm not going to get out all the way to it because of the tide. Les and Neil are still way inshore. I think Les is probably coming out towards me now, and Neil will still be up on the dry sand. But I've had my first coin to come all the way out here, and what I've found, believe it or not, is a modern day spendable 1 penny. But it's a coin. It's not what I was expecting to find out here. I mean, I've come all the way out from the shore to here without a single signal. This is, as I said when I first started, this is a totally untested area. Not really expecting to find too much, though people do wander out to this Mulberry Harbour every year. Hundreds and hundreds of people walk out here, and they do actually have an event every year where they do like a mud run, where you stick on a pair of shorts and an old t-shirt and you run out here and you get covered in filth and you run out to the Mulberry and back to shore. But anyway, I found my first coin, and it is a 1 pence.
Morning everybody. 20p. I'll take it.
Right, I've come out as far as I dare. As I said in the last clip, the tide, it was low tide when we actually arrived this morning. I've had to walk out quite a long way. It's taken me well over half an hour, I'd have thought, to get out this far. We're probably out as far as the end of the pier now, which is way down now. But it's clear evidence now of the tide coming in. And I am unfamiliar really around this area of the tidal pattern. I mean, I can already see over this, even in this direction, it's actually starting to come round. Whereas if you look over in this direction, there's no evidence of the tide at all. So I'm totally unfamiliar, and it looks like also there's some kind of gutway system, the same as the pier, that clearly floods in behind you. If I'd gone all the way out to the Mulberry, this water here would have filled up and probably blocked me in. So I'd have been surrounded by water. If we'd come out tomorrow, I would have got all the way out to the Mulberry Harbour. But unfortunately today, because we got here at low tide, and the low tide is slightly higher today than it will be tomorrow, there was no way I was ever going to manage to actually get out there. I mean, I'm only probably 1/4 of a mile away from it now. It is quite a large structure. But as you can see from this, the tide is just coming in too far. I think Les was making a token effort to come out, but he's a long way behind where I am. And you can see the boom. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can see the boom way off in the distance there. It's the old anti-submarine nets. Right, the Mulberry Harbour. It's been here since 1944. It was one of the Mulberry Harbours that they were going to be towing across to Normandy for the Normandy invasions, the invasions of Europe. And unfortunately, this one was being towed out of, I think, the Medway River from Kent, the other side of the estuary here. And on one stormy night, it broke its chain that was towing it, and it ran aground on a sandbank and snapped in half. So they were unable to use this one, but there were many others exactly the same as this one which were used, and they were basically used to make an actual port over in France, sorry. So, because there was nowhere for the ships to unload where the invasion was going to take place, so they thought they'd take their own port with them, and this was part of it. Unfortunately, this one never made it. It ran aground on a stormy night. But anyway, as you can see, I'm now getting surrounded by the tide. This is obviously filling up with water. The tide is clearly running in round behind me over there. So because as I said, because I'm unfamiliar with the tide pattern here, I suppose I better start thinking about making a move back in. Though it is moving very slowly at the moment. So I could stay here a little bit and just keep my eye on it. Right, anyway, it's a shame. I really wanted to get out there and do a bit of detecting around the Mulberry, so that'll be a session for another day, unfortunately. So I'll start slowly making my way back in now and see what we can find. There's not been a lot to really find on the way out here. But anyway, let's crack on.
Alright, morning all. We're out on the mud again. Just hoping I'll do better than last time. So far it's not proving to be very successful, but I've got a few pieces that I've found already just on the way out. That's the most interesting thing there. I don't know what that is. It's got like a pattern around it. Might be a lid to something. And the bit in the middle's missing, I don't know. But yeah, that's the most interesting piece. Found a cabinet catch or door catch. I suppose it's off of a boat. It looks quite a nice one though, actually. Don't know what that is. Yeah, and a fishing weight. This is quite funny, or not. But it's a bottle cap. It's actually a bottle cap filled with lead and a little eye put in the top. That's a bottle cap and a fishing weight in one. Not bad.
Second coin in the scoop. I don't know what it is because it came out 1920. It looks like a foreign coin on it. 10 cents a euro coin. Quite possibly. Yeah, something like that. Worth not a lot. You believe it? Another 10 cents.
Well, Darren said he was going to stay on the beach, but he's gone right out straight away, no messing. He's right, I don't know if you can see him, but he's right out there. Anyway, not had a coin yet. Found a bit of a padlock again. That would have been quite a nice one, that. But yeah, back on the padlocks. This thing took me an age to find. You wouldn't believe this, but because I kept throwing it away, thinking it's a shell, but I can just see in there, there's a 4-hole brass button in the shell. That just took forever. Oh, I nearly dropped it then as well. No, you're going in the bag, whatever. 4-hole button. Wow. Oh, this was a 15 signal, this one. Quite shallow, this is only about 2 or 3 inches down. I thought that was going to be a bit of rubbish then. But I can see a crown on there. I think it's only a button, like the back's gone where the shank would have been on the back in there. That's a really nice button, that. Yeah, it's got a nice crown. I reckon that'll clean up really nicely. Still haven't found any coins, but yeah, finding lots of other stuff. But I don't mind finding those. Not bad at all. Oh, well, this hole turned into be a, well, more like a bait digging hole. I mean, that is deep, and I don't know whether this target was at the bottom. It was a very faint signal, so I know it was deep. It was showing 7 to start with, and it ended up 13, but still not a coin. I don't know what this is. It looks like a button again. It looks like a really nice button. Yeah, it's got to be a button. Just got a pattern on there. Yeah, again, really nice. That took some finding. Still not too bad.
At last. It's about an hour faffing about. Back on the beach. And we have another 20p, I think. Oh, come here. No, it might not be 20p. This is, yep, nicely preserved 20p. Right,
I'm right out as far as I can go. There's the Mulberry Harbour. Take it Darren's told you all about that. But I had to, as soon as I come out this far, I've got to get to the water's edge. I think I probably could go around it, but the tide's coming in behind me over there, so not going to hang about too long, but trying desperately to find a target along here so I can film it. Got a 1920 signal there. It disappears there, so it's about there under the logo there. I'm not going to bother live digging it. I'll if it's any good, I'll show you. Well, I know the suspense was killing you, but there it is. The 1920 signal, Harrogate spring water. Oh dear, still no coins.
Next find. Oh, we're struggling today. Oh, I think it's an unspendable large 10p. Yeah, I think it's the old style 10p. Right, there we are. Bit of a coin spill because that was 20p was just down there, 10p was there.
16 right up on the beach just to end my coin drought, and it's a 20p. Thank you very much.
Back up on the beach, first find, toy car.
Oh, right next to that 20p on the surface there. 14, 15, oh excuse me, 50p. I'm already beating me 22 that I found last time. Didn't take much long, did it? Right, let's see if we can get a few more. Oh, that was a cracking 17 signal. I think that's bling earring, I think that is. Oh, camera doing around there. Yeah, just a bit of bling earring, I'd say. Right, we're slowly getting there. 14 signal. It's a 10p. It's a bit crusty, but I reckon we could clean it up and spend it. Well, I've got two 20p's here. Yeah, that's giving a strange signal. I think that's why. Oh, there's all sorts going on there. Yeah, two 20p's going well. Well, it's 20p to the rescue again. I think that's probably going to be the last one from here. Anyway, I'm not sure if we're going to move on, but the car, we have to move the cars now, so that's it, I reckon, for now. 20p saves the day.
Alright, stuck something out here. Go, where are you? Can't believe it. There we are, 2p, I thought it was. Make me 2p. Okay, 28. Yep. Alright. Working backwards to a penny now. I found gold! Yeah, it's one of them.
I didn't take your 5 spout drop, it just fell off me.
Oh, blimey, that was like.
No, it slipped down me and I slipped out of it.
Oh, right. Oh, tatty old brooch.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, I was just going out to clean my coil. That's what it's called. Coil and scoop off. And I've got the crustiest ring ever. There you go. See you on the next one. Crusty rings.
Well, due to my poor showing this morning, only finding 1 penny, a modern day spendable penny and a toy car, I've been forced to come out again tonight, and I've been out here now for about 20 minutes without finding anything, and now I have my first coin, and it is a modern 10p piece. Modern spendable 10p piece. I've done more in 20 minutes, I've done better in 20 minutes than I did all of this morning. But I did spend all my time out more or less at the Mulberry Harbour, which was untried territory. But anyway, my first find tonight, 10p. Well, it's taken me a long time to do it, I've finally beaten Les's 22 or 23 pence, whatever it was, 22 pence he found. I now have a 20 pence piece. It's supposed to be up to 31 pence for the time. What a day. Celebrating 31 pence. Anyway, it's a 20 pence piece.